We haven't done the Mike Graham show sign either, have we? So we should do that in a minute as well. But let's do Plank of the Day.
Hello, it's Plank of the Day time.
So today's Plank of the Day has to be the one and only Steve Reed, previously mentioned as the former head of Lambeth Council, where he did an absolutely bang-up job driving it almost into the river of bankruptcy because he doesn't have a clue about how to run anything. But he's now the Communities Minister here in the United Kingdom government, formerly, of course, Environment Minister, even though he had no experience of the environment whatsoever. But he was up in Parliament yesterday, and this is why he's Plank of the Day, basically saying schools, councils and workplaces are going to be encouraged to monitor incidents of anti-Muslim hostility under plans that critics warn risk having a chilling effect on free speech, right? So instead of having a definition of Islamophobia, which was bad enough, which seems to have now been put on the back burner, they've now decided that the best thing to do is to try and highlight when there's hostility, and you can describe that in any way you like, towards people from the Muslim community. Paul Holmes, the Shadow Communities Minister, said what this does is it risks undermining free speech within the law, it risks hindering legitimate criticism of Islamism, and it risks creating a backdoor blasphemy law. Lord Young, who of course is the director of the Free Speech Union, Toby Young, says it will inevitably have a chilling effect on free speech because people will be inhibited about raising concerns about specifically Muslim issues such as honour killings for fear of being accused of anti-Muslim hostility. It's a completely bonkers idea. It's only Labour government could come up with this kind of nonsense. It will backfire badly. It will end up with people being put in prison for saying things which ordinarily would be not offensive at all. And it also puts the onus on the person who feels offended. So it's a bit like me saying, I've come to work today and Kelvin Mackenzie's called me a bad name, so I want him prosecuted and sent to prison to the full extent of the law. That's not the way the law should work. That's not the way free speech works, and that's not the way this should work. So, for heaven's sake, Steve Reed, would you please take a chill pill, think about it, and just remember that this is Britain, where people have a right to say what they think, a right to make fun of other people, and a right particularly to make fun of other people's religion. Yep. And if you don't think we're in a country that can do that, then you're not welcome here, to be quite frank. So that's why you are Plank of the Day, Steve Reed.
Hello, it's Plank of the Day time.